with the man, the myth, the legend, Sam Ames.
Wow.
How are you, man?
I'm a little tired.
You're a little tired. What happened today?
Today was Rock Cobbler 7.0, and it was a shit show that I promised.
It definitely was in all the right ways. So 7.0, seventh year. What made you start the first?
So we came home from the Belgian Waffle Ride the year 2, like early on, and thought of all the stuff that we like to do that we thought nobody would ever want to do, and turns out that they really liked it, so we threw it together, and it was literally like we say in the deal, like toiling over beers and looking at maps and figuring it out, and we did it.
I'm one of 400 other riders. You can see them all behind us. Everybody had a great time, and it's grown exponentially. Are you able to grow more and get more riders on the list, or is it at 400 for the foreseeable future?
Might buck to 5 or 550 next year. We can handle it resource-wise, but I like to keep it intimate. I can't see it really going much bigger than that.
So, if you didn't register on time and you're not here, you missed out. Register early. Don't screw around. There's all sorts of fun things throughout the course. What's kind of your recipe mastermind behind what we go through?
So, we generally ride around and find stuff that we haven't maybe done before, or we add in our favorites. So the masterminding of that is just, if it makes us laugh, and we think it's fun, we really hope other people think the same thing. So it just becomes a big melting pot of trails and climbs and canyons.
It takes you through like all ranges of emotions.
Single track,
You're
mountain
like,
bike.
this is beautiful. Oh my God, I'm still going up. I hit a rock. I fell over.
Yeah.
And then there's like the really fun different sections of pump tracks and whatever else. So
we got BMX elements, mountain bike, cross, road. We even got on the BMX
we got
track.
on the, I almost didn't make it.
Glad
so
you didn't miss it.
I went around that corner, was in my biggest gear, trying to get over. Both my quads and my hamstrings cramped, and I fell over.
Oh God.
I flipped in, fell over. Most people drive through Bakersfield.
Yeah, a lot do. And don't stop.
You grew up here.
Grew up here.
You've brought something epic, and it reminds me of, there's a lot of different races where kind of towns in the middle of nowhere end up doing epic things and showing off their cities. Bakersfield's beautiful.
It's gorgeous this time of year. People will say otherwise in July and August.
When it's 120.
Yeah, when it's 120 and barren oilscape. But yeah, it's a great time of year, which is why we picked it. So yeah, it's good. We get to show our best side.
I mean, it's a lot of work that you and here's the thing.
We're still working.
A lot of work going on. Give a few shout outs to whoever you want.
First and foremost, I want to thank Eric Bostrom and Backmate. They has really stepped up to want to get involved with coffee from a sponsor standpoint. Shimano, Lau, Covenant Coffee, a place I used to work, really important endeavor with former foster kids. The list is long of sponsors and supporters. My lovely wife Andrea, and all my guys that work with the grill and do what we do, all the volunteers. Anybody who's ever put on an event knows it doesn't happen without all that staff. So next week I spend a lot of time buying them gifts and doing whatever I can do.
Where did Taco Man start?
Oh, Taco Man. So Taco Man is the CEO.
He's a legend.
Taco Man's the CEO of Covenant Coffee, and so we call him the Chief Encouragement Officer. He just sort of manifested that thing a couple years ago, and he's got a whole following now. So it's just, I don't know, it's just how all of this sort of happened.
This is my first ever gravel ride. I did my first mountain bike race 2 weeks ago, and like just getting used to the dirt stuff. But it's so much fun, and people passing you saying like, hey, good job, keep it up, keep going.
We got to get this guy over here.
Oh yeah, we got.
Hey, get over here.
Who's it?
Get over here, Iron Man.
Come here, Iron Man. Bring your hand.
Sorry to interrupt the interview, but this
No,
just
all
rolled
good.
up on the scene. The Iron Man with the iron fingers.
Number one, Rock Cobbler.
One of the many characters that we have.
Love you, buddy.
No, actually, I hate you.
I know you do.
You guys make videos about how hard it's going to be. It's hard, but more often than not, people are smiling, having a great time.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they wouldn't show up again.
It's sort of a love-hate. They cuss me at points because that's kind of becomes tradition. They get here, and they start eating and drinking a little bit, and they're like, "Hey, man, that was epic shit." And then like the next couple of weeks, they're like, "Hey, when's the registration open?" So I don't know. Hopefully, we're doing it right.
And you do one or a few other events. What else you got going
Yeah,
on?
I do an event called Gravelero, and that's in October. And it's a little more Belgian waffle rides, a little more tamer dirt, not quite so much canvas.
Don't bring a road bike.
No,
to
don't
the
bring a
Rock
road bike.
Cobbler.
Gravelero is 90-ish miles, a little more traditional. It's really good.
I'll have to try that out, and you should too. Thanks so much for bringing me and the other 399 out.
Bakersfield breakfast signs rule!
Yeah! Any last words about things, man?
Long live the cobbler.
There we go. Sam Ames, thanks for having us, man. Really appreciate it.
Love you, buddy.
Take care.